So a special needs trust is a trust designed to leave assets for somebody who is legally incapacitated. And we've been doing many, many, many special needs trusts over the past many years for families with children who have special needs. And special needs can encompass many, many different situations, but any family with a child with special needs should certainly consult with an attorney and get the appropriate legal advice with respect to establishing and funding a special needs trust. Special needs trusts are designed to protect and preserve eligibility for the incapacitated person for certain governmental programs and governmental assistance, such things as food, clothing, housing, and medical benefits, which the government provides to people. However, and unfortunately, those programs are only available to people with special needs, some sort of a legal incapacity, and they're needs-based programs, meaning that they're only available to people with financial need, with a demonstrated financial need. And without being too specific, the financial need has to be that the person has literally no assets and very, very, very minimal income. So the major concern for many, many parents these days is as their children age and the parents are looking at what's going to happen to my child or my children when I'm no longer here and able to care for my child with disabilities, who's going to take care of them? And the answer is generally the government. And my clients, the parents, oftentimes say, well, that's not enough. And if you or you know someone that has a child or a dependent with special needs that wants to leave something extra for those people in need to help take care of them, the way to do it is with a special needs trust. The assets in a special needs trust are there for the beneficiary of that trust, and the beneficiary would be the incapacitated person, but they are not owned by and are not considered an asset of the individual with special needs, and therefore are not counted against that person in qualifying for the needs-based programs such as Medicaid, Social Security, food stamps, and public assistance, public housing, and things of that nature. So it's important that the legal documents creating a special needs trust are created while you're alive. They cannot be created by you as the parent of a child with special needs once you've passed on. And it's important that your will, your last will and testament, leaves your assets that you want to earmark or you want to be left to a child or anybody with special needs to be detailed in your will, that they are left to the special needs trust for the benefit of that named individual, and most importantly, not to that named individual directly.